I'm like indifferent on that. It's like tough. It's like, yo, I want to have fun. I'm a guy. It's like, oh, you bring it in. I'm a dude. You bring in another chick when I have fun. But I think, in my opinion, it waters down our union a little bit because you want to go dip off and have fun. I would say maybe that could be a once in a while thing, but then it becomes too consistent, too constant. It kind of waters it down, and it might be some fun without me knowing after a while. I might be like kind of X'd out of the situation. Now they're doing their own thing without me getting that phone call. Like, yo, what happened? So it's like a union type thing. It can get sloppy. It can get messy.
I'm saying, like, when your girl mentions the word girlfriend, like she's trying to bring a girl into, like, to be serious, that's a red flag.
That's a problem.
Because don't no girl who truly love you have enough love for a whole nother person.
That's
and no matter how
you sure you want to stand for this?
Now, see, this is something that goes on pretty often. Now, we get into the menages, the threesomes, the things like that. Then we get into these relationships, whether they're polygamous or polyamorous, whatever you want to call it. But what we need to understand is that at the end of the day, men and women have their own relationship. Women and women have their own relationship, and men have their own relationship. And when I say that, I'm not talking about in terms of homosexual relationships between man and woman and woman. I mean in terms of just relationships in general, the way we interact with each other. Women, by design, are more emotional. They can tap in to that emotional side of another woman. And some women may prefer that. And it's certain things, certain conversations that women can have with each other, and eventually it can go on to something else, or you may favor this one more than the other. And that's when I've heard of so many guys losing their wives, losing their girlfriends, because they want to introduce someone else into the relationship, and the wife ends up falling for that person. And it happens too often. I mean, there's a situation like, I believe it's She Hate Me. If you guys never seen that video, and I'll probably expound on it here later, make sure you check out that movie, It's a Spike Lee movie with Anthony Mackie and Kerry Washington, She Hate Me. Let's jump back into the video.
Hold up. And how much you laying it down, and how much you coming through, bringing the food in, feeding both of them and showering them with gifts, that female bond will always win. So when you at work and you're not there, a bust and move, they in the house chilling, doing girl shit, and you will lose that battle. So your girl asks you for another girlfriend to date with y'all, that's a red flag. She wants pussy. She wants a girlfriend.
I agree.
Now when your girl says for fun, indulge in that.
So I'm gonna talk from experience, and I've been there. I've been in a relationship with a guy, and I'm bisexual, so I like women too. And this particular female made me feel almost close to how my man made me feel, emotionally at least. Sometimes better sexually sometimes. And I expressed this to him, that let's have a girlfriend. I brought the girlfriend, and when it comes to lesbian sex, it's totally different. It's totally different. You can't compare it. Whatever.
It's warm.
With me and a woman, it's more about enjoying her body, enjoying our conversation, enjoying those things. It's really not about penetration. With a man, he's like trying to stick it in. He's like, I gotta stick it in. To get pleased, to relieve this stress, to whatever, I gotta stick it in. Where for us, we can do all those things without any penetration. You understand what I'm saying? Just the way she touched me, the way she kissed me, the way our conversations, sleeping next to her, those things. So introducing that into the relationship, he was like, okay, what man doesn't want two women? Until he's seen how she would look at me. Until he's seen sly things she would say, like, I really love her. One day he called us on the phone with each other and heard both of us telling how much we love each other. He was so hurt. And I couldn't understand. I'm like, what man doesn't want to fuck with two bitches? He broke it down to me and says, I was cool with us having fun with her. The moment you wanted her to be a part of our relationship, I have a problem. Because there's no way you can be in love with two people at the same time. And two, there's no way I'm doing all that I'm doing and I'm going to listen to you tell another woman you feel the same way about her that you feel about me. It's just weird.
Fact. So most of the time with these, every guy says he wants that whole threesome thing going on with the woman and whatnot. But you have to understand, a lot of times, you're looking at it from a strictly sexual desire. I have to have this one. This is sexy. Two women, blah, blah, blah. What she was just talking about. But men are possessive when it comes to that. They feel like they're inferior. If this woman is able to take, especially if a woman takes your woman from you, that's kind of worse than a man taking your woman from you, because it's like there's nothing you can do. She's not coming back at this point. When you have this other partner is just a sexual thing as a third party coming into the relationship, you understand that it's just a plaything, and you're going to use her as a plaything because women are naturally competitive with something like that. As long as you assuring your woman that she's better, you're better than her, baby. We're just using her as a plaything. She's perfectly fine because she knows where she stands at. But once you have a woman, and she's going to go home at the end of the day, she's not going to be sticking around. So as a man, you're perfectly fine with this as well, because the understanding is this is just our plaything. We're going to use her for this. She's going to go home to her boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and we're going to continue with our relationship. But once it gets to the point where this woman is actually a part of this, yeah, there's a real, and this happens a lot, guys. It happens a lot. There's a real possibility that she's going to end up taking her from you at that point. So that's why a lot of guys, sometimes they have to learn the hard way.
It's disrespectful. It speaks volumes to what you think about our relationship. I didn't understand it for a long time. I'm still partially still trying to understand it, because it's like, well, why can't we all just be happy together? To him, he's feeling like he's not getting 100% of me if I continue to date this woman.
I would say it's to each his own. I'm not bisexual. So when I did introduce my ex to another woman, you know, in our situation, when we went away to Miami for his birthday, he found it weird. I didn't want to participate. I just wanted to see, because I'm into voyeurism. So I like to watch. So I just wanted to see his reaction, how he would feel with another woman doing certain things to him. He did not like that at all. And I think it's just an ego thing. Some men are not comfortable with their woman being around. Some men, I'm not going to say it like that. Some men are not comfortable with their woman being around another woman.
Sharing their woman is the idea.
Yeah,
the real problem is sharing your woman, whether it's with another woman, with another man, it's another person. Another person is, you're sitting here basically saying that this person is getting 100%.
Somebody's encroaching on your territory. Somebody's coming in, playing in your sandbox at the end of the day. So you feel like, you know, especially if you're already insecure, it's a real possibility that you could lose this woman who could be the love of your life to someone else by just allowing that to happen.
You the way I'm getting, and they don't deserve that. And so I gotta split my feelings and my time with you. Yes, ideally he would love to wake up to two bad bitches sucking and fucking him all day, but that is not what we're talking about. We're not just talking about a threesome. We're talking about an actual relationship.
My girl got a girlfriend. Chevy Blue like Whirlwind. My girl got a girlfriend. Listen, guys, if you guys want to open up that Pandora's box and try to feel like you keeping it player, you know what I'm saying? Best believe you need to go ahead and keep it player. Don't open up something that you may not be able to handle if you want to have this, you know, polygamous relationship going on. You know, unless you're secure and there's understanding, because many dudes have lost their old lady to this at the end of the day. Like I said, you guys check out that movie I was talking about, She Hate Me. It's a good example of that at the end. Not so much him losing it, but basically it is happening. It's a real thing. Anyway, guys, let me know your comments below. I respond to all my comments. I'm anxious to hear what you guys have to say, and maybe you guys have some stories or some experience with this happening. You know, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. Hit me up on Calendly to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Check me out on jrosswriting.com to pick up a copy of my books and merch. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Peace be upon you in the mercy and blessings of the Almighty, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'm out. Peace.